secrets. I mean, I've kind of had to be an open book in the past after everything, so I'm not sure there's a lot you guys don't know about how I was or how I felt about things.
There's a surprising amount of hair accessories in Akira's drawer.
You're never supposed to talk about those.
Oh no.
I don't think I've missed anything. And as for the stuff with Glagraph, I mean, most we know is we're technically spiritually related. Beyond that, I don't think there's anything else I know.
I wasn't thinking you were holding anything back intentionally, just trying to spur on memories.
Yeah. Right. Well, she kind of looks at Rio, and she's thinking about the blood thing. Yeah, no, I think that's it.
And I
Rio
guess
will
that will
nod.
leave. I guess that will leave Rio.
Rio will take a sip of his coffee and then will say, well, let's see, secrets. No, I don't think I intend to reveal anything just yet.
Now you'll just
Kahara
kind of
blinks.
scoff openly.
Kahara blinks a bit. Isn't that dangerous?
I assume it is. And then he'll look at Naomi. Isn't it?
God.
Were you truly waiting to go last, or did you have intentions of telling us your deep, dark secrets?
Oh, talk about the switcheroo here. It's not yet my turn. I may surprise you. Just kind of that
Please
smug
stop
look.
fighting. Please.
We'll take another sip, and then we'll say, oh, that's fine. I'll wait to see.
Somehow I don't think it's going to be like you only have one chance to reveal your secrets.
I believe it's still your turn, Agati.
And I've mentioned I have no secrets I currently wish to reveal.
That's gonna put you in a lot of danger, Rio.
Sip. Well, it's my choice to make, and I'm making it. If you all think that makes me too much of a liability, you're welcome to say I can't come.
Just for your own sake, by the sounds of things.
I don't want to say you can't come, but I would like to point out that you are putting us in danger by doing that, just so you know.
Sip. Perhaps. But, well, I want to see what happens. And once again, he just quietly glances over at Naomi.
And Naomi will she'll just kind of salute and she'll be like, "Oh, hail our glorious leader. What an example we should look up to."
Naomi, please.
Oh, what can I say? I wear a boatload of makeup. My nails are fake. I dye my hair. It's not my real hair color at the moment.
It's not? The character tasked sarcastically.
I have to save my legs every 3 days. I drink even though I'm underage.
Oh, that's like a secret?
Well, some of us are a bit more sheltered here. I have a fake ID. Sometimes I tell my mom I'm doing better than I actually am in school.
Well, at least you're talking to your mom. That's good.
My dad's dead, but I guess you guys already know that. I think that's it.
Oh, how enlightening. Sip. Well, in that case, we have 2 lightning rods.
I believe I said quite a few secrets, more than 0.
Quite a few secrets. Yes, right. Sip. But were any of them really meaningful?
I take my appearance very seriously. I have to keep up that illusion. I can't be going looking about like that. She'll just gesture towards Kaoru.
Kara will just comment. Honestly, it's no offense, since after all, too many times we're compared to each other.
I suppose the world only needs one of you. Oh, suppose it will be drowned in ugliness. She looked towards Rio.
Sip, then I'll say, and there we have it. When we're in there, make sure to keep some distance between myself and Naomi, as we're likely to be the targets of shadows.
Rio, do you need a refill? Your cup's looking pretty empty.
Oh, no, I quite think that was enough for me.
Lovely.
Right.
Right.
Nami will say,
Can
your
I
deflection game needs a bit more work. You do realise that instead of putting criticism on yourself, everybody can see that you're just clearly trying to move the subject to me. It's quite blasé.
Actually, no. What he's trying to do is basically rate how deep people are going to go, and unfortunately, you both have secrets. We all know that, and contrary to what I said earlier, according to, I sort of point to Suzuka. According to her, this is dangerous. I mean, to the point of negligent danger, or whatever. Basically, willful danger to put us in if you guys are not gonna basically tell us truth.
And Gen will just kind of hold her hand up, and she'll be like, I was hoping that all of you would realise that not everybody is going to tell the truth, even when faced with danger. One would rather put their hand in the fire and stick it out rather than admit their faults.
I did realize that, yes. That's why I was worried there'd only be one target for the shadows, and he's just gonna kind of stare for a moment. Which is why that if I suspected someone was hiding something, I fully intended to make myself more of a target.
Nami be like, what is this, profiling? Jesus, God. And Genda will be like, anyway, that's what the pills are for.
Yeah, it does appear my cup is quite empty.
If you, I did provide you with quite the supply, although there will be some side effects I've labelled on the box. Well, it depends on whether you value your privacy or your persona outcome. Either way, they both affect things.
I see.
And I guess Nami will be like, geez, I suppose I should take it as a compliment you find me so interesting that I have deep and dark secrets that will destroy me. I suppose I've lived a very experienced life then. A bit sheltered yourself?
Is that North Rio?
Yes, it was.
Okay, just check.
Not going to respond is the obvious answer.
Right, you wouldn't want to make your tie go out of place. God forbid you get a fleck of dirt on your shirt. You'll have to get the cleaner to take it to the laundromat again.
Still not saying anything.
Kaharu will comment. Well,
Kaharu, please. There's no need.
It sounds like we might be done.
Well, we have until we actually go into the domain.
Shouldn't we focus at shadows, not sniping at each other? Yay.
Yeah. Sleep is a good focus also at this point.
Do we
When
know?
Go.
Do we know any more about what the domain even looks like, or?
And again, will be like, currently the academy has cordoned off the dock warehouse, so we'll have to actually clear that out before we even access this rift.
Right.
Have we decided on a time when we're hitting it?
Well, my appointment, the appointment that I have to make and that Ryu has to make is, it's within the morning, and well, for those of you that are in the psychology class, well, Sugihara has already dealt with that, and Himura, Takinaka over, and Dark over. I've let the circumstances be known for your other teachers. I've forgotten what subjects you've taken though on a Monday.
Japanese.
All right, Landon, that's cool. You'll be fine with Landon.
So, alright, completely breaking the tension of the thing. So you actually walked up to a teacher and said, "Yeah, I'm sending a student into a dangerous other dimension to basically fight off shadows to save the world. Is that cool?"
It's Mariah Academy.
Okay, yeah, granted.
Yes.
I'll be quiet now.
Well, in Kara's case, she has psychology, so it's a given that she can get out.
And I guess now we will say, Rena-chan is quite forgiving as a tutor.
Now, you can tell it's for some important business, I'm sure.
It's not like I am lacking anything creatively. I often don't go in. I tend to work from other places.
You can do that? Cool.
Well, being creative is thinking outside of the box.
Alright, skipping school as creative is not necessarily, I think, what they meant, but good try.
Raph wondering what is the box. But, seriously, Reika just wonders, domain, shouldn't that require, will somebody run a navigator?
And Kage will be like, that's the only person who can navigate these rifts is Suzuka. And speaking of which, from my information, we'll be meeting her within there. Not exactly her.
Right.
I won't be shifting forms. Well, I'm very well used to dealing with shadows, so you don't need to spill any of her secrets.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
That's good to know.
You can actually do that?
You
can navigate
really surprised.
with you? Wow.
If we're going to a rift, that means, well, there's technically, at some point, another one of each of us there.
That's new information. What do you mean by that?
Oh,
I mean,
well, rifts are like, I think she said parallel dimensions or something.
Are we gonna have to fight them? Can we talk them into? I
was told we should never meet each other.
It'll be extremely unlikely.
Good enough for me.
Besides, the important thing is to stop the shadows and try and fix what's happening at the docks.
Right, which I guess brings up the next question: is do we know what we're supposed? Do we know what we're supposed to be doing in there, or is it just find a bomb, disarm the bomb?
We're going in there to identify which shadow has taken on aspects of Shimoda.
So find the shadow affecting Aiga, get rid of it. Get rid of as much shadows around the area as we can, and then keep an eye on the place.
The shadow is inhabiting her, and it's come from this rift. We simply identify remnants of that particular shadow, and we bring them together.
Before we go in, I probably should go. This is gonna sound bad coming from my mouth, but basically get a feel of her before we go in, because then I might be able to basically detect it better once we're inside.
That's a great idea, Raph. Would you like to run that for a translator next time?
Oh yeah, please. Me saying I need to go feel her up basically just doesn't, even in my ears, doesn't sound right.
I am pretty sure you didn't want to say that exactly, Raph, because otherwise you just made an enemy out of 4 people.
Push it back. Sharon stands up. Meeting adjourned.
Now we will say I'm afraid to shoot down your hopes, but Aiga shoots for the same team.
Meeting adjourned. Right, you can get that done. Everyone needs to rest before we do this.
All right.
Did Ryu just fuck off at one point? Good.
Probably.
As soon as Akira said meeting adjourned, Ryu fucked off.
Alright, Akira would have turned on the heel and followed Ryu so he just talked to him briefly, but I mean, jeez. I guess he'll stop away. So, you heading back to your dorm now, me?
I have a few preparations I need to do.
Alright.
I am going to be this other beacon, by the way. She'll just walk off.
Yeah. Right.
Called it.
God damn it. Yeah.
So, Ryu will just look at around the room now that it's emptied out. Has Raph stayed in like his token indicates?
Yeah.
Okay. Say, good. You stayed back. Dark. With Akira so emotionally invested in the situation, with Ryu out of it, so to speak, and with myself and Naomi obviously going to be having problems with this, then you're in charge of keeping everyone safe.
Alright.
If things go wrong, Reiko is not... No. She would do that anyways. And he'll just stand up and go, so in that case, if anything happens, your first priority is to get the shadows away from myself. Understood?
Alright.
Not the shadows, is to get everyone away from myself. After all, they'll probably go after the one that's the biggest draw. I may be making everyone a danger, but if things actually get dangerous, I am also bait that may be able to hold it off from everyone else for a few moments.
Alright, though, take this for
well, of course I
it...
expect you to come back to me after everyone's safe, Dark.
Alright, then we're agreement.
Yes. Good. And thank you for the pills, Kenda, and the vials. I think I'll need to make use of them.
Real quick before we go, Jeffrey.
Yes, that's me.
Could I get... We're going into a weird place with weird rules. Can I get something like that I can basically follow back regardless of what's going on around me? Something I can give to basically Rio?
I have a lot of things to sell. I can make you something extra special. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Where are you going?
Needs to run into a rift.
Something that'll lead back to me?
I'm not leaving you behind. And in a rift, it sounds like basically perceptions might be confused. I can navigate on site, but even still, if I can find... The faster I find you, the better it is for both of us.
I might be able to do something for that.
Alright.
Although, still, continue pondering with Jeffrey. After all, if I am affected by shadows, I don't know how well my powers will work.
Also, it might not be a bad idea to have something more long-term for all of us to carry. We do get separated an awful lot, I've noticed.
Not a terrible idea.
Jeffrey, so right now just something short-term that will work in one rift fairly well.
You're all level 6s with... Well, social rank 6s with Jeffrey, right?
Should be.
So,
All of us? Maybe, yeah.
Or maybe not Reiko.
I am.
The rest of you.
I am. He's my little boy.
Here it is.
Gaharu has been doing quite a bit of business, so...
He's my little boy. Of course I am.
Alright, and he'll be like, one moment, I'll check the banks. And he'll be like, sorry, you've not invested anything.
Rip.
wait, what?
And he'll just gonna be like, oh, I have some business to do, see you. And he'll just light off.
See ya. Thanks, Jeffrey.
Interesting. Well, anyways, Ryu's gonna take out a piece of paper, and I'm gonna rip it in half and then use my SFX on it.
All right.
Want me to turn that into a flower?
Haha.
You too.
Nah, it's great. Plus 30. Now, the thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make the illusion of the ripped in half paper reconstruct itself so that it'll be a whole piece, but hold the parts apart so that they'll lead to each other. Because they're trying to reconstruct.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So you're like, You're like holding two horses back that want to kiss.
Yeah, yes, like that.
Okay. Like two magnets, I should have used. Not
Yes,
horses.
like two magnets. Horses was weird.
Definitely.
I wasn't gonna say
Horses is
anything.
way cuter.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Alright, like for Gender and Raph that are in the room, they would see like it working like magnets. They're trying to be like connect to one another, and you're holding apart. I guess your arms would like when you're lifting up something heavy and your arms wobble.
Yeah.
You'll be like that with your arms.
Right then. Take this
All right.
piece.
I take it.
And he'll fold up his and place it in his pocket. They should
Same.
lead to each other if I'm fine. And if I'm not fine and the illusion dismisses itself, well, then it would be too risky to come back for me. So it serves a dual purpose.
All right.
So you're strapping it down in your pocket or something.
Yes.
Right. I'm assuming the same with Raph.
Yeah. No, he's gonna put it in his shoe tomorrow.
That's a good idea.
my foot is yet to.
Well, it will lead him on which way to go, and his weight will basically keep it from jiggling around when he doesn't want it to be.
Yeah. Well, in that case, I need to make another drink.
Good luck with that.
Again, there will be like, I'll need to, and I use.
What the hell?
Alright, so again, there will be like, you do realize you've made quite the bed for yourself to lie in.
Yes, I do. But if I've gathered all the mess onto my bed, then everyone else might be able to have a comfortable rest. Anyways, I'm quite willing to accept the consequences if they happen, but I'm fully preparing to make everything go as good as possible.
And she'll just be like, you don't need to preach the altruism with me. We're all human. We all have our own self-interests.
Yes, well, of course I'd be lying if I said that it was hard to admit my secrets, but I'd also be lying if I said that was the only thing. I do genuinely feel concerned that everyone else might have an unfortunate circumstances every time we go on a mission.
Right. Well, like I said, the pills are there to manually reset things, but they do have long-lasting effects, so be aware of that.
Right, of course. Thank you for all your support.
Right.
And I'm of course sorry that I am so troublesome in your care.
She'll be like, out of all of you, well, there is worse. And she'll walk away.
Right.
Mom's got the favorite after all.
Is Naomi staying in the common room, or is she already left?
She's done, Joel.
Okay.
Right.
Akira was gonna go up to Ryu after he left. Was he just going out to the garden to chill?
Actually, he was going to... Yeah, you see him essentially just doing, like, basic exercises.
Oh, good. You're not just standing out in the cold.
Why would I do something stupid like that, Akira?
Well, we all do stupid things. I mean, you've kind of done some recently.
Yeah, so I think I've kind of filled up my quota for the year.
I mean, does holding on to it hurt?
Not that I'm aware of. Like I said, it's kind of like it's in a stasis thing.
That's pretty weird to think about. Sorry for giving you so much shit about everything earlier.
Why would you be sorry? I mean, it was a very bad thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I'm not upset about it. It's conflicting, but I didn't mean to kind of throw out all of my faith in you at once. I was kind of reacting mostly rather than just thinking. I mean, if how things had gone went differently, if I still had mine, I might have ended up doing something like this.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Yeah, but we could say that about a lot of things, but it's still enough for me to realize I should at least try to keep faith. I mean, we're friends after all.
Well, I have to admit, your attitude about looking towards the best in people probably isn't too bad, but it shouldn't blind you to others either, Akira.
Oh yeah, no shit. I'm still upset at you. But I'm not gonna just drop this. I'm hoping you can prove yourself through actions to make up for this. But the fact of the matter is, I'm still hoping we can get through this and come out okay. Somehow.
Yes, well, I suppose that's a time will tell sort of thing.
Yeah. So, right. I appreciate what you're doing for me.
Well, I'll give you an honest answer and tell you at the moment I couldn't release it if I wanted to anyways.
Yeah. Still. It's something.
Right.
Anyway, I'm gonna head off to bed. Don't stay up too late.
And try my best not to.
Right. See you, Ryu.
See you tomorrow.
Is anybody else going to do some late night chat? Or do we move on to Monday?
Late night chat.
Monday. I'll be right back, actually.
Just to mention, Raph basically is whipping up a sort of like a little dessert, meal for everybody just to have before they go to bed. Just something nice.
Sugar before bed. Nice, man.
Well, like ice cream and sundaes and stuff like that type of thing.
That doesn't have sugar in.
No, it does. I'm just basically saying we're 15 and 16-year-old kids. Sugar is basically the least of our worries.
He's basically making a death by chocolate.
Yes.
Ooh. I mean, unfortunate that Ray's not here. Akira's the one I wanted to talk to. So ice cream, you say?
Yes. It's a little like ice cream. I don't know, not like a full ice cream party, but just.
It is.
Yeah, roll.
Oh, good lord.
Fuck, where's the ice cream table? There it is. Strawberry.
Strawberry. You should have spelled berry like Burry.
Oh, I should have.
Isn't there supposed to be a W in there somewhere?
Yeah.
I know I'm the last person to call spelling out, but
Yeah, there's supposed to be a W.
Yes.
It's strawberry, not strawberry.
Got it.
It's from Brooklyn.
Understood.
Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, once he's done, he tells everybody about it.
Right. Strawberry. That would go good with some jasmine tea. But that's not.
You got like a strawberry champagne tea?
I drank that. I've been mostly drinking them on the days I got them. Like I shared that one with Gideon.
Wait, you got some Earl Grey tea, sugar and caffeine.
Yep. So that's what we're having.
Right.
It's not like Ryu wanted to sleep anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. You weren't supposed to call me on it.
Alright, while we're waiting, I'll do the advents. Right.
Yay, I need my lucky numbers.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, especially for today.
Let's see what your thing is today. Oh boy, this is a very relevant one. I love this website.
Oh, back.
We got to the fortunes.
Oh no, Rio wants to talk to Akira, so I was.
Oh,
this
okay.
is great code.
Oh, and wrap the little like ice cream party thing for everybody before they go to sleep.
That's a good one, actually.
That's so useful. Those give you that does things for you, doesn't it? Boy, that's useful.
Notice all of them at some point seem to plan for the day.
Man, that's fucking useful. Oh shit! I did have one meme thing I also wanted to do before the day wrapped up that I almost forgot about. But yeah, so let's do that. We could, if we wanted to talk with Kira, we could do that.
I think. Oh, okay, you're back.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So if he saw her, he'd do it like as the last thing, but like when he saw her free, he'd be like, Kazahaya?
Yeah.
One
Something
moment.
Up?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, a bit more. Well, we don't need privacy. Anyways, tomorrow, we're going in for quite the operation. And while I'm preparing things to help us get through it easier, and I'm thankful for Genda's preparation, and fully intend to take care of that, in the event that things go wrong, Raph is watching my back. And I'm going to ask you to make sure to watch Himura's back. Naomi Himura.
Cheers, Max. Oh, thank God you two don't actually hate each other.
Oh, I hate her, but that doesn't mean I'm about to let her get herself killed.
That's very big of you, Rio.
And out of all of us, you're the only one I think that she would accept. I'm hoping I've made myself a bigger lightning rod than her, but... Well, we do know, yes, Akira? But she has one secret that we know about, and she knows about, but she hasn't revealed to us.
An update on that. It's all out in the open with her and me at this point.
Just a clattering from the kitchen.
But not with the group, and she doesn't know that, which means it's still something that's a danger to her.
Yeah.
Which means that she is, in fact, a target. So you watch for that, and in the event that things go wrong, you get her out. Raph's prepared to extract me, as long as everyone else is safe.
Lovely. Though I wish you didn't have to go through such a, dangerous idea to really try to keep us protected.
Well, let me ask you one thing. Not considering anyone else. If I came out in the open with the idea, do you think she would accept it?
No, probably not.
Then simply do it.
Right. Just be very careful with yourself. You're weighing a lot of burdens. You might trip sometime.